Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Bourbon Rye Not. I am Rob, one of your co-hosts, and we got Carter, and finally some guy decided to join us. He wasn't on the inaugural episode.
I mean, this guy.
Hey, glad to be here today for this one, especially.
Oh, yeah. Mashville Matt over here.
One.
Are you a guest, or are you going to kind of be a regular
I
co-host?
don't know. I guess depends on how you act.
Jury's out?
Depends on how you act on this one.
How I act. Okay. It's easier
Sounds
to get
good.
two of us in here than this.
Well, he's got one of the best, sampler platters in front of him here.
Yeah, I think we all do.
The other thing is he's got really good bourbons that he shares, and if we don't have him around, then we kind of lose
Yeah, that's
access,
true.
so.
We would miss out on all that.
So what we're saying is we really like his bourbon better than him.
Cool. I just need to make sure I keep getting.
And your wife. We
keep
like your
getting
wife better than you.
She's better than me,
Yeah.
definitely.
Dang,
No
man.
question.
Ouch.
I can see her and she's shaking her head yes.
So I'm glad we didn't introduce anything about the video or anything, right?
So the video today. What is the video today? I mean, it's kind of obvious right here. on the-
Is it?
Yeah, a little bit.
I
It
mean,
should
you
be.
know. Yeah, we've got a hitter set of bourbons right here from Four Roses.
Is that what we call it? Hitter?
I guess.
whatever you want.
Baller-esque
Yeah.
bourbon, right?
Badass.
Badass
Right.
bourbon, yeah. From Four Roses. We've got the small batch select LEs, or they just small batch LEs. I don't know what are they called in the bottle. Let's see.
I think they're just small.
Small batch
Yeah,
LEs.
yeah.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. So we've got the past 3 years in front of us, and we're gonna do a little comparing.
Yeah, no blind. Just going to do a little comparison. You guys can let the audience know that what did I do? I took one for the team. What did I do?
You open your bottle.
Open your nights.
No.
What?
I took the 2 neck pours because you guys were like, I don't
oh
like the
my
neck
gosh!
pour.
Of course, yeah.
So
Well, you shook the bottle
I
first.
manned up. Yeah, I turned the neck pour all the way to
Yeah,
the bottom, and
yeah.
then I get the good
So
cheers.
we're
Yeah, I think it's a blended
We're
neck
good.
pour.
Blended pour.
Yeah,
Blended neck
yeah.
pour. Okay, we're good.
So I've only of these I've had the 18 and the 20. I've never had the 19. You both have had the 19, right?
Yes, yeah.
Yes.
And of these 3 right now that you remember, 19 is kind of the one you guys talk about as being kind of that badass bottle.
Yeah, I remember 19 being incredible, and they're all good. They're all great. I really like 20. Honestly, if I had to guess before going in, before doing them side by side, because I haven't done this yet, I don't know if any of us have, but I would say that based on previous tasting, 19 would come in first, 20 would come in second, and 18 would come in third. But we're gonna find out.
Yeah.
I guess.
That would actually be my guess, too.
Yeah.
I agree, but we do really well on guessing what.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
think.
we're
always right.
We're,
Yeah, always
we're
right on
awesome
that.
at picking the one that everybody
Yeah,
loves.
that was obvious on last week's video. I remember having 18 and I liked it, but I remember liking 20 more when Krant Bing shared that one.
Yeah, that's right.
The good thing is we're not blinding it, so even
Yeah.
if you're wrong, you can just lie about it, and you'll be.
Oh, that's true. And I'll be like, oh, yeah, no, this was really the best.
Yeah.
I love Four Roses, but I definitely wouldn't be considered like one of the elite guys in Four Roses.
That would
I
be
know what I-
Luis.
Yeah. We've got a friend that is a savant, if you will. But
So I just got the 19, and I don't know a lot about these. I like Four Roses. When we can get the single barrel picks from stores and groups, we like to get those. But I'm looking at the back of these, and I'm seeing 3 different stories or something on the back of these. You guys know anything about? I don't know anything about age of what's in here, the recipes they've used to put these together. Are they different every year?
yeah, they are
different, yeah.
They are different every year. I think the way it goes is that the master distiller blends them together and comes up with his, I guess, perfect small batch LE blend.
That'd be
And-
Brent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And yeah, that's then they release it. So, and they usually put some really legendary stuff in the small batch LEs. So
If
By
there's one-
legendary, you mean like, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but legendary, you mean like aged stuff. There's some
yeah. I mean, I know in 19 there's some 20 plus old selection in there. So
The funny thing is that's exactly what I was about to say, which means that's the one part that we picked up from Luis when he was on our Four Roses episode. That
Yeah.
He taught us. We all learned that part of it.
We did.
by the way, good
which was a great episode.
Good
segue.
good segue to plug the podcast. So bourbon ! Rye not ? That's the podcast. You can find it on Spotify, Apple, any
platform that we're publishing all of them. But
Listen to the
definitely,
Four Roses.
definitely click
Yeah.
the like and the subscribe. We definitely want to have you hang out with us here on YouTube as well. But when you're out and about and can't watch video, definitely check out the podcast.
Yeah,
get
definitely.
All
it
right,
on
let's. I've been nosing a little bit.
Oh well, good.
Getting
Way
ahead of the rest
to
of us.
cheat.
I'm waiting for Carter to tell me what we're getting on this.
Man. Okay, on the 18, I haven't tried the other one, so I'm not gonna like go ahead and make any jumps on.
So I say a suggestion. I think what we should do is pick our favorite nose, and then go from there. We'll go into tasting them,
it.
and then just kind of pick our favorite on the palate, and then our overall. That work?
Absolutely.
Works for me.
Oh, 19 is.
It does. It really does.
We're going to come back at a later time and do these three blind again because I know you two just love 19. So I'm just feeling like you guys are going to pick that as your favorite tonight.
It's not necessarily. I'm going to be honest.
Okay.
I'm not going to be like bourbon blind honest, but I'm
Okay.
going to be as honest as I possibly can
All right.
here with this thing.
Yeah, I'm used to being wrong anyway. Might as well just continue the train for myself.
Okay, so.
But I will say.
Immediately, I will say, like, I'm going to rank the noses on this. I know I'm going to, like, kind of probably be hated on by this, but just right off the bat.
You like one better, 18 better.
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
18 is
It's
good.
sweeter. Has kind of a chocolate cherry type of thing going on.
The only problem I have with the 18 is
It's a little lighter, though.
it's a little lighter and you get more of the ethanol, so you can't keep your nose in too long before it starts to
What
kind
was
of
the
burn you
proof?
up.
19 versus 20. What do you see the other one?
Well, that's a good point. We might want to tell
54,
you.
Yeah.
54.2 on the 130th, which is the 2018.
So 108.4,
Yep. 56.3 on the 19.
so 112.6,
55.7.
so
So 19 is
111.4.
19 is the highest. That,
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't get that on the nose.
I think that... okay. I just think it's a balanced nose on one. That's the one that the reason I kind of go to that 18 is it's a very balanced nose. Now,
I like 19 and 20 better just because I don't get as much ethanol, which to me, when I stick 18, my nose in 18, I initially get that, all the fruit and everything that I'm getting, but then the ethanol starts to take over where I can kind of really absorb and appreciate all the flavors in 19 and 20. I don't have to worry about that ethanol.
Which is
punching me.
unique because it's the lowest proof.
That
It
is-
shouldn't be the
that
case.
is,
Right?
Well,
It shouldn't be.
okay, I think I'm on the edge of changing the 19 with the 18 on nose, but I don't know. I think I'm going to stick to my guns and say the 18 I like a little bit better. It's got a sweeter note to it, something that I kind of like. Now 19 definitely has that like rich honey, oak. Kind of has that like minerally characteristic to it. Earthy type of thing.
I get that earthy, but almost get like a bitter cocoa kind of note
Yeah.
to it. That's not sweet smelling.
20
But
to
it's-
me has got more fruit
Yeah,
than
definitely.
any
Yeah.
other, which I like, so I tend to
It
be
is.
my...
It is more fruit. Actually, 20 kind of smells. I
I was just going to say, that's
Smells
my
what?
favorite. That's
I
on the nose.
I was gonna say it actually kind of smells like a Wild Turkey product.
No.
A little bit.
That
For
doesn't have the
someone who
mineral
doesn't
and
like
stuff
them.
you don't like.
No, I'm just saying
Earthy.
I'm on the nose.
Okay.
It does kind of have that kind of.
So I think for me,
It's
it's
lighter,
got to
too.
be 19, 18, 20.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm 20, 19, 18 for
Really?
those, yeah.
I think I've changed my mind and I'm 19, 18, 20 on the nose.
19, 18, 20.
I
Okay.
just feel like the 20 is light.
It's okay. Me and him have both agreed and been wrong many times.
Well, I
before.
mean,
This is true. This is true.
you've poured a healthy pour there too, so
I
it's
poured them all
closer
pretty
to your
healthy,
nose.
Yeah. I'm not a sissy when it comes to drinking bourbon.
Oh,
There's no dump bucket out here.
okay.
Not for
okay.
this, not for
I-
these.
I see what
You
you're
put it
doing
in your
there.
glass, you need to finish it.
Not for these, yeah.
I mean, okay. I got
All
you.
It's early on a Friday night.
Shots fired.
Yeah. Challenge accepted.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right, so we're going.
All right, let's go in, man.
Oh, boy, I wish I had a soundboard.
Yeah, don't you? Heck, listen to the podcast. You'll hear all the kind of soundboard stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
So, getting back to this as we go through on the palette, is this once a year release? Isn't
Yes.
it?
Yep.
And it's
Yeah.
always when does it come out? Like when allocation comes out at the end of the year? Or is it more in the first quarter? Could we
Here
expect
it-
one
I think
soon?
it's here.
or-
Yeah, here it's.
Here it
typically
comes
end
out
of the
kind
year.
of like more like when the BTACs and the Pappies
Yeah.
and those kind of things come out.
October,
So,
November
yeah,
timeframe.
that's what I think at least.
Okay.
So what I'll say. Yeah, I mean, it couldn't be even more. It couldn't be more obvious to me on the finish in the palate on all of these.
Now, I'm
my
drinking
gosh.
slow. I took a sip of 18, and I'm just kind of letting that finish go for a minute or two. 'Cause I don't want to chase
I'm
it
kind of a
down.
short and quick kind of guy.
Are you?
Yeah, you know.
Wish we had the soundboard.
Oh man.
But
Yeah, I'm going to try to get the full effect, see exactly what these are offering before I go to that next one.
This is
I want
pretty-
to be fair. These are supposed to be some really good stuff, and they are.
So just one thing to point out, I'm looking at the back. These are probably pretty similar in terms of how many what they're bottling, the amount of bottles that they produce a year.
Yeah.
'Cause this one's 13,140. That's 13,440. That's 14,000. So they must have very similar number of barrels every year that they say we're
probably
going to
do
take.
the same number.
Yeah, same
Yeah.
number, and we're going to put them in, and whatever that yields,
and
it yields.
if
That's
you
probably
think
pretty
about
close.
that, and so that speaks to the how limited these things are.
Yeah.
If you think about 13,000 bottles going across the United States, and also accounting for restaurants, that's not many. I can say with complete honesty, I bought my 2020 on secondary. If you find one retail, I'd say jump all over it. And what's the retail? It's like 120, 125.
Yeah, right
something
around
like
there.
that.
Between 120
You
130.
bought,
I
you
paid-
bought one at retail.
I
130.
paid 150 in 2018 for that.
Did you really?
Yeah, but those retail in
What was it? A big store? Or
Yeah.
was it a
Specs,
Yeah,
right? You got it.
yeah.
Specs.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
That's a
They-
big retail
They
store.
ripped
there.
you off.
No. yeah, right.
Yeah, but
I think it was 150 back then.
but
Hey,
yeah.
I want to get sexy with you. Slide my way a little bit.
Okay, cool. Am I out of the frame?
Now you're not.
All right, so
All right, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm kind of doing. You have the first one on the palate. You compare it to the next one, right? That's what
Right.
you have to compare it to. 19 is on the palate way better than 18 to me.
Yep.
And it's curious to me that maybe it's just the light I'm seeing because I'm going, man, that looks so much. No, it still looks. Put it in the light. It still looks.
yeah, there's
It's
also more volume
darker,
in that bottle
yeah.
though. So
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing that I'm picking up on 18 that I don't particularly like. It is it's not a good mouthfeel. It's kind of thin. Now we're comparing it against really great bourbon, but it seems a little thin.
Yeah, we say this every time. It's not like you wouldn't love to have that bottle. It's a
Yeah,
great
yeah,
bottle.
yeah. Sure. I'm finding it a hair thin.
Compared to the other great bottles in front of us.
Yeah. Now, one thing, you wouldn't want to do this, but it's highly crushable. 18. I mean, it's a nice balanced bourbon. It tastes great.
We kind of went through and introduced everybody, but we didn't let everybody know kind of what we're known for. I mean, you're the Bloodhound.
Yeah, I'm more the nose guy.
I'm not known for anything. I just like to drink.
I mean, he knows. Hey, I'm surprised he's not naming recipes of all these
I'm
things.
surprised he didn't. I can get a
Yeah,
little
Nashville,
16-year
yeah.
of the OESO.
Yeah, I know.
I can get a little.
One thing I learned from Luis on the Four Roses episode on our podcast is that the 19 has very old OESV and OESKs in it.
Oh, really?
I believe.
I wish I could remember that
I could
far
be
back.
wrong. I hope let's fact check that and see.
I can't even remember what I had for lunch today.
Well, I gotta learn something from that.
Yeah.
After all the recipes we.
So we call
tasted
Carter
through.
the Bloodhound. He really likes the nose. He does a good job on the nose, picking things out. That's what she said.
Yeah.
And then Maddie Mashbill.
I'm just versatile.
I'm trying to decide if I like Maddie Mashbill or if I like Mashbill Matt. I kind of like Maddie.
You know what?
Maddie
You
Mashbill.
can call me whatever you like, Rob.
All right.
It's okay.
All right, 19's good.
I'm gonna call you later.
Wow. Is that Carly Rae Jepsen? All right.
All right, back to this.
My hands are going under the table.
19.
You don't even move, dude. I touch you all the way there. You don't move.
Oh, Rob.
What's that bump?
Oh, Rob.
Oh my gosh.
So, all right.
Pour some sugar.
So 19 is hands down the best, in my opinion.
Hands down?
All right, Rob.
Oh,
Pants
Stop
down.
it. Stop it, guys.
somebody's blushing. Your wife's laughing at you blushing.
I know she's laughing at me over there.
Okay, so you like 18 better than 19 right now?
No.
Okay, I like 19.
No.
19,
Not at
19's
all.
the best.
Out of all three?
Yeah.
You don't even have to drink 20?
I did.
Oh, you already did.
Yeah.
You're
19
quick.
19 and 20 are actually pretty close, but 19...
20's no
has-
slouch.
No, absolutely not. It's close, but 19 just has like this creamy, velvety mouthfeel that is just awesome.
I like. Yeah, I think. Yeah, okay, sounder. But what I will say is these two mouthfeel wise, the 19 and the 20, just
Yeah,
they're
a different league.
They're
Totally
here,
agree.
and
Totally agree.
that's there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, and
that
which
was
is-
probably not even
The
in
thing
the
is
game.
that this is still great. Like honestly, I would drink this and put this against a lot of things, but
Yeah.
these two are just hands down. Above
Yeah.
But to me, it's still a little bit disappointing because you would think
yeah,
not only is this the 18, it's the 130th
Yeah,
anniversary. So you would hope that would be a bottle that would, stand up to the next few years that
Right.
you just kind of reference back to and go, sorry, man, you
130.
still haven't caught up to that badass.
They do that,
bottle.
and I don't know enough about the previous ones, like the 125th. I mean, they came
Yeah.
out 5 years before that in 2013.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was an exceptionally great bottle or if it
Yeah.
was everyone
Just-
was like, yeah, it's okay, or is it just
Just mentally, you're going to see
It's the
130th and go, that should be the best.
Right,
But
right.
We're telling you now, it's
Now, from our Four
really
Roses
good. It's just not the best of both.
episode, I have learned.
so you did remember more than just what you had for lunch.
I have heard that the Rutledge era,
Yeah.
before the Brent Elliott era, that Jim Rutledge was the master distiller for a long time at Four Roses, but. I heard that those small batch Ellie picks were not quite as good as the Brent Elliott picks, but I don't have one to reference it, but that's just kind of the what we talked about in our Four Roses episode.
Some of those private select picks, though, during that era were excellent,
extremely
and,
good.
Some regarded as some of the best of all
Right.
time. Right.
All right,
So.
20 is really good too.
Yeah. No.
And-
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's like comparing apples and ribeye steaks. It's I know it's the same bourbon, but they're different they're both great for different reasons. It's kind of tough for me to go, which one do I like better, 19 or 20? They're both great.
You can't pick between an apple and a ribeye.
Sometimes I want fruit, sometimes I want red meat.
I mean, we have friends
My
that
wife-
just want red meat all the time.
Yeah, friends or
Partners.
Partners.
Yeah. God, you're crazy. You know that?
I know
Crazy.
what your jam is.
Yeah, I have that Manhattan kind of life.
That Manhattan jam.
Man, I'm telling you. Yeah, I think you guys are right. I think 19. I'm
Yeah.
trying to fight for 20 because I think it's really good. But
20's really good.
20 is really good. 19, I think, is superior, and I feel bad that we killed as much as we did of Brandt's bottle. Remember that?
Man,
night?
but he was pouring.
Oh, he was pouring it for
I
us.
didn't
we didn't
pour
we
that.
didn't
He
pour
was
any of
pouring
them.
for everybody. Like,
Well, we
thank
went
you,
from
thank
the
you.
top probably to half a bottle.
Well,
almost,
from a
and-
brand new bottle
Yeah.
to probably down to here somewhere.
So what
I
you're
mean,
saying, what I remember then from that night is that we really enjoyed the neck pour. Like that was a really
The
good
neck pour was excellent
Yeah,
that night.
that night.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have to compare it to what you guys got, but I don't have any problem with the neck pour tonight.
So to give everybody a little reference, we have a generous friend named Brant that brought over a
Is he
bottle
related
of
to
the-
Krant?
Yeah,
Okay.
they're like
Cousins?
yeah, something like that. But anyway, he brought over a 2020 LA for us.
Oh, was it
and
the 20 or the 19?
It was a 20.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a 20,
Yeah.
and we basically killed the bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
And then we drank really, really crappy whiskey after that.
It's okay because I don't
Yeah.
We
think
had some Texas wine too.
it's okay because I don't think he's ever had the 2018 Four Roses 130th.
No,
So,
he's
yeah,
never had it.
that
Yeah,
either.
no.
Brand,
But
we're
as
seeing
we
if you're listening.
digress here,
All right, are we in agreement for this show? We're going to say, and I'm sure there's lots of people out there who have all three of these, and they're
Yeah.
just waiting for some review on them. So we're happy to do this for them. All right?
yeah.
Yeah,
We're all happy to each have one bottle. Just so worked out that
yeah.
you have the 18, I have the 19, and you have the 20. And it's funny that I got this recently, and the guy had it at the back and goes, "Hey, I can get this for you."
Yeah, I don't know people like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
But
mean,
we're all in agreement. 19, 20, and then 18 is kind of how we
Yeah.
rank these.
There's just
Absolutely.
more complexity in the 19. I mean, it's got the sweetness, it's got the mineral, like good mineral quality to it. It's got the kind of the rich honey. It's got the tannic, mouth-watering type of thing going on. It's just really, it's a complete package for sure. And I do feel pretty certain that if this was blinded, I would pick out 19.
Future episode.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
will.
yeah, we will
that
do
will
that.
be put to the test.
So what I would say at a minimum, we would pick 20 and 19. I think 18 is so far removed from it, just even in the profile.
I mean, look
the
at my
profile
glass.
you taste. Yeah,
It's got
yeah.
the most in it.
Yeah,
Me too.
me too. Then the 20 and the 19, though, I think we'd say, I think it's this, I think it's this.
Yeah.
We might get it right, we might get it wrong, but 20 and 19 are
Yeah.
Definitely
All right.
worth
So if you are fortunate enough to have all three of these bottles, we can confirm for you that you will like 19 the best, 20 the second best, and then trade 18 for something else. Is that fair?
Wow.
No?
Probably.
Okay,
though.
probably.
Yeah.
No, 18 is pretty solid.
No,
Yeah,
I do
18's
want a
still
bottle
pretty
of
good.
18. I've been looking for one because I want to,
Here, hold on.
There's one right there. Yeah.
Put a cork in it for you.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'll take that home.
I mean, it's not a full bottle, but it ain't costing you anything.
Yeah, I know, right?
There you go.
Cool. I like this one too.
This is
And
I got mine.
all right.
All right.
Oh,
Thanks for watching this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed that. We'll see you back for the next one. Until then, keep drinking some bourbon.
we will.